we get to where we're at. Signs of the end of time. Ibn Masood said, I said to the Prophet, هل للساعة من علم تعرف به? Does the hour have a knowledge that you can know it by? He said, Na'am ya Ibn Masood. And this is a science that our ulama need to reestablish. Jibreel taught 4 things. There's not 3 aspects of Islam. There are 4. People say Islam, Iman, Ihsan. But Hadith Jibreel has alamat as-sa'. And Muslims have to know these signs, so they recognize them when they see them. And there are many signs. One of the signs, يَكُونَ الْوَلَدُ غَيْذًا. Children become filled with rage. وَأَنْ يَكُونَ الْمَطْرُ قَيْذًا. Rain becomes burning or acidic, acid rain. وَأَنْ تَفِيضَ الْأَشْرَارُ فَيْضًا. You'll see evil people spreading widely. يَا ابْنَ مَسْعُودٍ مِنْ عَلَامَ السَّاعَةِ وَأَشْرَاطِهَا أَنْ يُؤْتَمَنَ الْخَائِنِ وَأَنْ يُخَوَّنَ الْأَمِينَ. People will trust treacherous people, and they will consider trustworthy people treacherous. وَأَنْ يُصَدَّقَ الْكَاذِبُ وَأَنْ يُكَذِّبَ الصَّادِقُ. The truthful one will be called a liar, and the one telling a lie will be called truthful. These are signs. يا ابن مسعود إن من علام الساعة وأشراطها أن تواصل الأطباق وأن تقطع الأرحام. This to me is one of the clear prophetic miracles of the Prophet ﷺ. Because I believe that the atbaq, and you know in Algeria, what do they call the dish? Tabaq. They call the satellite dish in North Africa atbaq. And that is a correct ta'rif. In the East they call them suhoon or dishat. They call them suhoon, and that's an incorrect hadith because a sahan is a flat dish. The tabaq is a concave dish. And so atbaq is the correct meaning. And the Prophet used the very word that's used for satellite communications, muwasalat. He said, tuwasal al-atbaq, that the dishes will be communicating continuously, and people will sever their family ties. In other words, people will stay home and watch television on satellite dish, and they won't go visit their neighbors. This is an amazing hadith to me. Ya Ibn Mas'ud, min a'lam as-sa'ati wa asharatiha an yasud kullu qabilatin munafiquha. You will see hypocrites ruling. Wa kullu suqin fujjaruha. And you will see the worst people controlling the marketplaces. Ya Ibn Mas'ud, inna min a'lam as-sa'ati wa asharatiha an tuzakhrif al-maharib wa an tukharrib al-qulub. That you will have ornamented mosques, but the hearts would be ugly. They'll be derelict, bereft. So people praying in the mosque, they've done no tazkiyah, but the mosque is beautiful. يا ابن مسعود من علام الساعة وأشراطها أن يكون المؤمن في القبيلة أذل من النقد. The mu'min will be more humiliated than the ugly goat. Like nothing. يا ابن مسعود من علام الساعة وأشراطها أن يكتفي الرجال بالرجال والنساء بالنساء. You will see homosexuality and lesbianism widespread. Wake up, people. This is our Prophet speaking. And he said, you will see Mirk al-Subyan, young people having massive wealth. Like Zuckerberg is a multi-billionaire before he was 30. And you will see Mu'amaratun Nisa. You'll see these movements to corrupt the women. يا ابن مسعود إن من أشراط الساعة وأعلامها أن يعمر خراب الدنيا ويخرب عمرانها or عمرانها. You will see the destruction of civilization. You will see the civilization of the destruction of the world. So خراب الدنيا, that will become the ta'mir. It's tadmir. People will, like blowing up mosques. This is the khilafah. The Abbasids built those mosques, and now the new Khilafah, quote unquote, is blowing them up. So you're seeing the Umran of Kharab. This is their civilization. This is what they have to offer. And you will see the destruction of real civilization. يا ابن مسعود إن من علام الساعة وأشراطها أن تظهر المعازف. That musical instruments will be widespread. And alcohol and drums. Ya ibn Masood, inna min alam as-sa'ati wa asharat. He said that min asharat, you'll see many police. And also al-ghammazun, al-lammazun, people mocking and making fun. Now look at all the TV shows where they just mock people. يا ابن مسعود إن من علامة الساعة وأشراطها أن يكثر أولاد الزنا. You will see many children born out of wedlock. In my country now, over 50%. Amazing. تعرض الفتن على القلوب كالحصير. Now I want to interpret this hadith. Hasir is a mattress, or a mat. It's a matrix. It's like this. It has vertical and horizontal, and it's a mat. And the Prophet said that the fitan will be shown to the hearts like a mat. Udan, udan. The oud is like one of the, it has two lines, a horizontal and vertical line. Any heart that drinks it will become white. I already did that. But if you look now, this is the TV set. You see, it's a hasir. This is the set. It's a hasir. It's a mat. And the Prophet said, the fitan will be shown to the hearts like a mat. Kal hasir. Udan, udan. You see, they have a oud. These are called idan. Any Arab would call that idan. And this is what the Prophet's like. I believe, this is my interpretation, but the اللغة تحتملها. The Arabic language bears this meaning, and that's why I believe it's a valid interpretation. This is the oud, the idan of the television. And this is how shaitan is destroying the hearts, by showing them the fitan on these films and on TV over and over again until people just become accustomed to violence. It's a normal thing. They're not shocked by it anymore.